Hello everyone and welcome back to Keep On Gaming. That's right, we keep gaming so you don't have to. Today we are starting a pilot career in Rise of Flight, a World War I flight simulator. It's taking place between the years 1915, late 1915 to 1918, the end of the war. And I decided that we will try our hand at becoming the Red Baron. Not necessarily the Red Baron, Baron von Richthofen, but we will be flying in his group, Jasta 11, and then later Jasta 1. In the career simulator for this game, this will be an Iron Man playthrough, which means that I will keep playing until my character dies, and then after that, no more restarts. That's the end of the Let's Play. Luckily, I'm a decent pilot in this game, and I can usually whip up on the English or the French. But we will see how this goes. The flak is terrible, and sometimes landing is a little bit tricky for me. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll create our career, our little dude here that we'll be following. So we'll start on the Western Front, and we'll be starting January 16th, 1917. That is when Mr. Richthofen himself joined Jasta 11 and took command. So there's Jasta 11. Let's go ahead and hit next. So we want to create our character. For its first name, let's be Hans. Yeah, it's a good, strong German name. And von Faust. There we go. And let's make him a young guy. 20 years old. And we'll be an Unterofficer. We're starting at the bottom. And we will be a laborer with a noble name, because it's a Cinderella story or something. Don't read too much into it. Let's choose someone awkward looking. He's awkward looking. I'm not being judgmental at all right now. This guy looks out of place. Let's choose him. There he is, Hans von Faust. He looks threatening with his scarf and baggy clothing. Anyway, here is the biography. I'm going to scroll slowly through here, so you can pause and take a look. But we got stuff to do, so we're moving right along. And there you go. So, here's our dude, Hans von Faust. Let's continue. And here in the squadron room, we'll get to know a little bit more about the squadron, who's in it, and any high scores from any other people around the world that have played in this squadron. So here is a little blurb about the history of the squadron. I'm going to leave it here so you can pause and take a look. But we're moving right along. So, actually, for your benefit. There you go. And there you go. So here is our squadron makeup. Our leader is Wolf Schneider. Everyone has 0 kills because it starts out randomly with everyone not flown before in their entire life. Everything's a blur. They have no idea what's going on. This person right here has way too much time on his hands. Jurgen Rasmussen. He has 6,486 kills, air-to-air, 3,649 balloon kills, and 7,389 vehicles destroyed, with 3,280 hours in flight, which may be longer than the war ever happened. I don't know. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Come on, man. We're down here at 6,009. That's fine. And we will be flying the Halberstadt D2. It is a, actually I believe it's the Germans' first twin-wing fighter of the war. It had one single machine gun and is fairly maneuverable. Kind of likes to favor the left side because of the torque of the engine, but yeah, it's not so bad. And let's go to the personnel room. There's our information. Again, with our archive photo. And it's loading something. Come on, buddy. There we go. There's our stats. Again, nothing. It's overall stats. What's the maximum? Just a little bit more. Anyway, so let's go to the next day. See what we have in store for Hans von Faust. It is now the 17th of January, 1917. It is 2 degrees Celsius outside. Wind is from the east at null. So, like a light breeze, possibly gusts. Cloud base is at 2,000 meters. And we're at Braelis Airfield. That's in French or possibly Dutch. Either way, it's not pronounced correctly, so I apologize. Fresh mail was delivered to the squadron. Woohoo! And let's see what we have here. The first mission is a line patrol. We are not in it. So let's skip ahead and see what happens. Let's see how they fared. Okay, everyone came back. One thing you should know about World War I, besides the massive casualties on the ground, their casualties from the flying corps on all sides were massive as well. No one had parachutes, and the airframes were really flimsy, especially early in the war, and it was just madness overall. The whole war was mad when you actually take a look at it, but still, for pilots, it was very dangerous. A lot of people did not make it. But let's go here and begin the mission, so I'll see you inside. Welcome to the flight line. We're already getting started, so let's see if we can get our engine started as well and get up in the air. And we're ready to go. Let's just wait for the flight lead to take off. Any time now, buddy. There we go. And it's our turn. Trick here is to get the nose down just enough. Not so far down you plunge your prop into the ground. Alright, we're doing okay. We're off the ground. Our other two buddies are falling in right behind. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and get into formation, and then I'll check back with you when something interesting happens. See you in a little bit. Okay, and welcome back. It looks like our squadron leader has gotten sight of something, so we are vectoring in to take a look. Just in case, we're going to go ahead and rack our gun. And desperately try to stay in formation. I don't see anything down there. Drifting again. You know, of all the flight sims I've ever played, I've never been able to keep a good formation. It is not the easiest thing in the world. Alright, he's dipping his wing. Looks like everyone else is too. looks like we lost a balloon there. I think I see what he's going for. There's an aircraft, 2 aircraft, right where the camera's pointing. See those 2 dots? Those may be hostile. Slow down a little bit again. And try not to run into flight lead. Got 2 planes high up there. Hey, he's waving at us, telling us to follow him. Those may actually have been friendlies. I'm beginning to think they are. Too bad. Where did our other guy go? See our other ring man. 1, 2. Oh, there he is. You know, that guy I almost killed. They're supposed to be flying above, though. Probably because I'm all over the place. He's like, man, I need to get back from this guy. He has no idea how to fly. So right now it looks like we're exfiltrating from the line. Here, let's take a lean over if we can. There is no man's land. You can see all the shell pox down there, where the shells have landed day in and day out for 3 years now, 2.5, 3 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a break again, get back in formation, and catch you back if anything exciting happens, or if we're landing. So see you then. Okay, and welcome back. We are in the pattern, ready to land. This was a relatively uneventful flight today. Didn't see any enemy. Saw 1 balloon go down. Nice introduction to the series, I suppose. Just to give you a feel of what it's going to be like. There we go. We have 1 guy on the way to land. Looks like he's running a little bit long on the runway there. I'm going to go ahead and peel off here and make ready for my landing here. Let's peel off to the left here. And I'm actually going to come over those hangars there and land sort of like that guy did. Down yonder. Have to wait for a signal though. They can stay in formation all they want. That stuff's for the birds. Or the, trained fighter pilots. Gain a little bit of altitude here to get out of that guy's way. Flight control is yelling at me, we have rules for a reason. But in German, so it's, pretty harsh. Okay, let's bring it back a little bit and roll in. So the trick here is to not crash. essentially. You have to land with your wheels down and your tail up. Otherwise, things get kind of awkward. I'm actually going to cut my engine here. The throttle's a little wonky right now. And here we go. A little bounce. Tail down. Piece of cake. Easy, easy. Alright, guys. So we're down on the ground. We're going to get ready for the next day and see what the next mission brings. So, thanks for joining me. This is the first episode of Jasta 11 and Rise of Flight. I hope you stick around. This will be every Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And hope to see you back. Until next time, keep on gaming.